Hello everyone, this is Jyotsna. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. In this video, we will see about software testing life cycle and the different phases of software testing life cycle. So starting with what is software testing life cycle. It is an integral part of software development life cycle, but software testing life cycle only deals with testing process. So we can say it is a subpart of software development life cycle. Also, for the definition of software testing lifecycle, it is a sequence of specific activities conducted during the testing process to ensure the software quality goals are met. So it involves both verification and validation activities. Software testing lifecycle start as soon as requirements are defined or software requirement documents is shared by stakeholders. So in the early stages of software testing lifecycle, while the software or the product is developing, the testers can analyze, define the scope of testing, entry and exit criteria, and the test cases. It helps to reduce the test cycle time along with better quality. As soon as the development phase is over, the testers are ready with test cases and start with execution. This may help to find bugs in initial phases. So, what is entry and exit criteria? Because in every phase of software testing life cycle, these two points, this entry and exit criteria, these two criteria is very important. So what is entry criteria? Entry criteria gives the prerequisite items that must be completed before testing can begin at the starting of the phase in software testing life cycle. And what is exit criteria? Exit criteria defines the item that must be completed before testing can be concluded. So at the exit of one of the phase, so this exit criteria should meet the requirement. So these are the six phases in software testing life cycle. First one is requirement analysis, second one is test planning, third one is test case development, then environment setup, then test execution and test cycle closure. So each of these stage has a definite entry and exit criteria, activities and deliverable associated with it. We will see one by one the phases of software testing life cycle. The first one is requirement analysis. So, requirement analysis is also known as requirement phase testing. Okay, so in which test teams studies the requirement from the testing point of view to identify testable requirements, and the QA team may interact with the various stakeholders to understand requirements in details. So requirements could be either functional or non-functional. Automation feasibility for the testing project is also done in this stage. So there are various activities which come under requirement analysis. Okay, so the first one is identify types of tests to be performed. I will write it here. So the various activities, first one is identify types of test to be performed. The second activity we can say to gather the details about testing priorities and focus. To gather details about testing details. Okay, the third activity includes the preparation of requirement traceability matrix, which is RTM. Prepare RTM, requirement traceability matrix. The fourth one is to identify test environment details. Test environment details. The fifth activity is to automation feasibility analysis. Okay, automation feasibility analysis. So these are the main activities which comes under requirement analysis. The second phase in software testing life cycle is test planning. So test planning in software testing life cycle is a phase in which a senior QA manager determines the test plan strategy along with efforts and cost estimates for the project. So the resources, test environment, test limitation, and the testing schedules are also determined in this phase. The third one is test case designing. After the test planning is done, okay, after the test planning is done, test case designing phase starts. So in this, tester develops the test cases based on the scope and criterias. Okay, initially this test data is identified, then created and reviewed, and then reworked based on the preconditions. Then the QA team starts the development process of the test cases for individual units. So the fourth phase is test environment setup. Okay, in test environment setup tester decides the software and hardware conditions under which a work product is tested. So it is one of the critical aspects of the testing process and can be done in parallel with the test cases development phase. So the testing team may not be involved in this activity if the development team provides the test environment. So the test team is required to do a readiness check for the given environment setup. So this comes under test environment setup. The next phase is test execution. After the test cases are completed, the next phase comes test execution, in which is carried out by the testers, in which testing of the software build is done based on the test plans and test cases prepared. And the process consists of test scripts execution. If the automation testing is done, then script execution and the test script maintenance and bug reporting is done here. So if the bugs are reported and then it is reverted back to development team for the correction, and the retesting will be performed based on that. So this comes under test case execution. Real-time validation of product and finding bugs. It comes under this. So the next and final phase in software testing is test closure. So test closure phase is completion of test execution, which involves several activities like test completion reporting, collection of test completion matrices and test results. So once testing is completed, matrix report results are documented in this phase. So these are the six different phases of software testing life cycle. As I said, software testing life cycle is a part of software development life cycle. So software development cycle contains the testing phase, but software testing life cycle only contains the testing phase. Okay, so this is all about the software testing life cycle. It is a very important topic in software testing. So in the next video, I'll be explaining software development life cycle and the difference between software testing life cycle and software development life cycle. Thank you so much for watching the video.